Hey, 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 what's up, guys? It is the Ace Michaels Show. Ace Michaels, happy to be here with you on your dial, live and in living color. That's right. Hey, if you don't know, now you know. It is International Women's Month right now. We're celebrating things about women. And there's so many things to celebrate. Would you agree? I mean, women are awesome.
They
Women are awesome. So I brought on the show today a professional woman, and she's an actual woman. So I figured she would know the most about women because she is a woman. Welcome to the show, Ayesha B, first timer to the Ace Michael Show. Ayesha, how you doing, dear?
I am amazing. Thank you so much for having me here today. I'm excited.
Good call, and you are amazing. You are amazing. You got your nails done. It looks like you did your toes too. You got your toes done.
That's right.
Nails done. Would you ever step out with just your nails and not your toes done, or is that a faux pas?
You know what? Being a woman, sometimes you have to be creative. So you got to get them closed toe shoes, girl. You got to you got
Wow.
to get the if and they got press-ons now too. They got press-on toenails. So if you get in the jam, there are things that you do. I definitely have my shoes set up for when I'm like, man, my toes are not done. And I'm single, so I got my nails and toes done for me.
Nice. And so let's jump into the elephant in the room, which is it is International Women's Month. What does that mean to you as a woman? It's International Women's Month. What does that say to you? Does that mean anything? You get free tacos or something? Like what does that mean?
Honestly, my view of most like to me that's amazing because women today have to work really hard. They do have to work if you have families and children, you do, and you have to multitask. And then you want to look good, you got to go to the gym. It's a lot. But my view on holidays it's a holiday every day. Like every day I see my mom, it's Mother's Day.
Oh, nice. Yes.
Women and my mom and I have been through this. We're both divorced and we were unhappy. And when we got divorced, we weren't keeping up. We weren't going to the gym. Both of us are single. We go to the gym. We get our nails done. We take care of ourselves because it's about self care. And a lot of women, it's hard work, especially if you have. I mean, I don't have children. Um, but I know I have a lot of friends that are married, they have kids. It's a lot. So it's self-care and you should do it all the time because if you take a little time out for yourself, you're going to be a happier person, better, mother, wife. So it is just important. So holidays are amazing to remind you like, hey, this is something to celebrate, but that's something you should be doing all the time.
I agree with that. And then it makes me think. Now, you said it's a lot of work, and I've heard women say that. What is so much work? I mean, the doors are getting open for you. Flowers show up on Mother's Day. Like, what is the work? What's so much work to be a woman?
Well, what I think it is navigating imbalance. So, because and it just depends, what your situation is. But I think a lot of women, say for instance, if you have like you're a lawyer, you're a nurse. Like for instance, my mom's a nurse. She has a master's degree. I have to remind her to come home. Like, come home, mom. You got to eat. You didn't eat lunch. Like, there has to be balance. If you're a lawyer, you're working all these hours, and maybe you're not having fun. Maybe you're not eating healthy. Maybe you're not going to the gym. So it's just important to prioritize and have balance. If you're, even if you're a stay-at-home mom, that's the hardest job you can have. You got your kids. You have to keep the house clean. I mean, that in itself, cleaning in itself is like, oh my gosh. So if you don't have extra money to buy a maid, you're doing the cleaning. You're taking care of the kids. And Lord knows, listen, I love men. I am a girl's guy. Like, I love guys. I get along with guys. Like, I'm a tomboy. I'm a cute tomboy. But men need our help as well. So a lot of times women are spread it thin because we try to do too much at the same time. So yeah, you do get flowers, but it's those days that nobody's watching. They're not seeing. You got to take Johnny, like my coworker that I used to work with. married, 2 kids. 2 of her kids were in magnet programs. She lives in North Las Vegas. She had to drive 30 minutes away just to take her kids to school and pick them up. And so stuff like that. And I was telling her, hey, you should go see my doctor. And she doesn't have any time. So it's a balance.
Would you say it's harder to be a woman in this society than to be a man in this society? Women have more work to do than men?
That's an interesting question. And this is how I feel about it. And people could disagree. I'm going by my experience. Most women are going to feel better if they look good. So it is hard if you have children, husband, and a job to always look your best. It's hard. And for women, men still can feel good about themselves even when they don't look their best. I think women are harder on themselves. Like, oh, I don't look that good. Oh, this is, So I think I have a lot of empathy because I don't have children, and I'm like, it's hard for me to get up to go to the gym. I'm like, man, I got to walk the dogs. I'm like, so I do think it's more pressure in society to make sure your hair is done, your nails done, and I do think men expect more.
What would you say, like, so it is International Women's Month. If you could change something, anything at all about the dichotomy between men and women, what would you change? What would you like to see done differently?
Wow, Ace, that's a great question. I would say that men need to empathize, number one, more with women and see things like if they were in their shoes. I think, and I'm not saying all women have that checklist, like they cook, clean, go to work. I get it. There's some women that just look good. Like, I'm just gonna look good. I don't cook. I don't take out the trash. Like, I'm one of those women that look good. I work hard. So what I like to see is men really respecting and understanding that, you could just put on a pair of pants and a shirt and you're out the door. Like, for women, it's a lot more, and to empathize and to help more, to understand and not, I don't know. There's just not a lot of empathy. And for both sides, and that can go both ways as well.
Now, Ayesha, that's interesting because you are probably the best looking cookie in the bag for sure. You've got a great body, teeth are straight and white, and you're built like a brick. But how much of that is because you're a woman, and how much of that is just your own personal wanting? Like, I guess what I'm trying to ask you, like, do you think you have to look a certain way because you're a woman, especially a black woman? Do you say, you know what, I have a certain standard I need to maintain when I step out the door. I need people to understand, like, bam.
I will tell you, definitely, my mom raised my brother and I don't care, because listen, I go to Walmart and I see all these young girls in bonnets. I'm like, take the bonnets off. Burn them. Put a cute wig on, girl, but take those bonnets off. Going places in your pajamas. I mean, so I was raised to look your best because you never know who you're going to meet. You can meet anyone, and there's a job opportunity, there's a connection. So I always, and listen, I can rock some sweats and look cute. So all I'm saying, you don't need to go out in full makeup. And there's times I go out bummy, don't get me wrong. But for me, I was raised to go out looking a certain way. And I do think because of the era, that my mom grew up in, it was important to represent yourself in a certain way so people won't prejudge you or, and you just feel good about yourself. So for me, I realize, I'm not going to lie, but it's the truth. I get things, and things are easier for me if I present a certain way.
And so you don't think, first off, you don't think that pajamas are okay to wear in public because they're still clothes. I wear my pajamas to Walmart. I like wearing my pajamas out in public.
And you know what? There's nothing wrong with it. If I'm not saying that, but there are a lot of teenagers. There's whole families in pajamas and bonnets. And I'm sorry, and this is only for my black women. I'm like, because you don't see no other races wearing no bonnet. Like there's other cute, and if you see women 50 and up, they don't have no bonnets on.
Right.
You
That's
know,
funny.
you know, and I'm sorry, I don't see men in their pajamas.
You
I
don't
don't
see me in
see.
mine.
It's okay.
So tell me a little bit about you now. Okay, so obviously it's Women's Month, and we want to give our women tons of respect because thank God for women. We wouldn't even be able to regenerate our society without women. Hello.
That's right.
But tell us a little bit about you. So what kind of business are you in? What do you do? And
Well, my background, I've cocktail waitress for a long time, so I've been in the nightlife
so
industry.
you know a lot about people.
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
I love Vegas
People
for that.
person.
Yes. I have met people from all over the world. I mean, thousands and thousands yearly. So if I ever meet you and forget your name, I'm sorry. I usually give people nicknames. I do word association. I give you a nickname, and usually that's what I can remember. But I love Las Vegas for that because I love meeting people from all over the world, and that's what Vegas has to offer. So that's my background. When COVID came, everything shut down, obviously, and I had 2 long years to game plan what my next move was. I have a passion for beauty and hair. I love hair because you can just change your hairstyle, put some makeup on, and you look like you know, or magazine ready. So it's just a
Wow.
great, quick way for women, especially like if you're busy, to just change your hairstyle, makeup, and you're just a new person. So I did go to cosmetology school. I went to Paul Mitchell School.
Nice.
I was able, because I got laid off for 2 jobs, not one, but 2. I got a grant, so I got like half off school. It was the hardest thing I've never cried so much in my life. Thank God I had a mask on, Ace, because I mean, literally, please tip your stylist. I'm like, it's hard. It's not easy just picking it up if you've never done hair before. So I did go to school. I graduated, and now I am licensed. So my end game is to be there, hair for everyone. Be there to help women, men, kids, everyone look their best. And hair is just an easy way to change your look. I mean, you see me today, I look like Beyonce. You see me tomorrow, I look like Storm. I rock a mohawk. I change my hair daily. I'm a whole new person.
That's so funny. You said today, you see me today, I look like Beyonce. So, okay, so let's cheat a little bit. We got a few minutes left. Our time is never our friend on the show. So we got a few quick minutes. Let's play a little beauty game since you're in the beauty industry. How about you give us 3 to 5 beauty tips? These are going to be must-have beauty tips. These are the absolute Bible of beauty tips. Go ahead. Go.
Number 1, moisturize, moisturize, moisturize. I have had so many women rub my arm, rub my skin. What do? Put lotion on in the morning and night, especially on your face. That is a number.
Is this for guys too?
Yes.
Interesting.
If I get my purse right now, I have lotion, and I also have like the Vaseline, because you put Vaseline over it, it seals in the moisture. You could put your under eye cream on. You could take some coconut oil or some Vaseline, put it underneath your eyes. Do that 3 times a week. It's amazing. So a lot of people don't moisturize. I roll with the lotion. Like Beyonce got hot sauce in her purse. I got lotions in my purse. So
moisturize.
Yes.
Tip number 1, moisturize. I love it.
Okay. So also definitely always have in your purse, if you're out for women, like just a lip gloss and some mascara. Because you can't go wrong with just some mascara and some lip gloss. Say you're like, man, I went in this restaurant, this guy's cute. You can go in the bathroom, put some mascara on and lip gloss and look like a whole new girl. So don't underrate, you could just be like, listen, some mascara and lip gloss.
But that part doesn't work for guys necessarily. Or does that work for guys too?
Well, you know what? Let's give a third tip for men.
Okay.
For men, I think it's a really easy thing. Because you know what? Men look great in just a t-shirt and jeans. Moisturize. Moisturize and some chapstick.
Guys, don't be ashy is what she's saying in a nice way.
Yeah.
Don't be ashy, guys.
And get like a lotion that smells good, that's your own thing, but smell good. Moisturize.
Wow.
Women notice that. And put a little chapstick on. You don't need to be greasy, just a little bit of like have a little lip stuff, smell good. And I'm all about the moisture and drinking water. Because drinking water, it also helps you smell good. You know.
So let me ask you this. This is off of the beauty tips. That was a wonderful job. But on the beauty tips, by the way,
Yay,
wonderful,
thank
wonderful,
you.
wonderful job. You guys do not clap if you're driving. You got to keep driving. Okay? Don't clap. I know
Please
you
don't
want
clap.
to. But okay. So then, where it comes to guys, do you think that a man must be in shape? There seems to be a trend more towards like a heavier man. And there's lots of heavy, like Cedric the Entertainer. He's a big guy.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? There's a lot of big guys who seem to be very popular now. Do you think a man has to be in shape? Like, do you personally feel like your man better be in shape?
I'm going to tell you why the guy I date needs to be in shape, because I like to eat. It's really, like, listen, I need some help. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I need to be like, man, you going to the gym? Oh, you're not eating that pizza? So I do it on purpose, you know, but how I feel is, listen, you know, working out releases endorphins. So I'm not saying you need to look like have 2% body fat. Let's just be honest. You know, I don't have a six pack. It makes you feel better. Just the fact that you're doing some kind of working out. So it may not be going to the gym. It may be walking, you know, instead of driving somewhere, riding a bike, you know, taking a hike. So I just think it's a healthy mindset, because, you know, eating crappy food can make you feel bad. Like, I love, you know, and I'm going to tell you, when you eat healthier and you eat that burger or that pizza, it tastes 100 times better. So for men, I think it's a whole package. You know, coordinate. And if you don't know how to dress, go find a girl, go find a gay guy, gay boy.
Go
Listen,
find one.
because gay boys know
What do
how
you
to
mean go
dress.
find one? Like,
Yeah, you know,
like
go
you
find a
just
friend.
out.
I'm sorry.
Hey man,
I'm
you
sorry.
gay? You gay, right, brother? Hey, what you think about
Listen.
this tie with this shirt, gay man?
Listen,
That's
the
crazy.
gay boys got it going on. But, you
That's
know, if
funny.
you got to take somebody with you, you can do it cheap. I dressed many of boyfriends at Ross and Burlington Coat Factory, and they look like $1 million.
A million trillion.
Like, you
bucks.
can get designer stuff. So put an outfit together. You know, try not to, you know, do the beer belly where you just get the big belly, because that's just not healthy for you. So just try to maintain and do healthy stuff. Because, you know, we were hunter-gatherers. So, you know, I just talked about that with my mom. My mom goes to me, we're in the gym. She goes, isn't it a shame that working out, like, to lose weight is so hard? Like, I'm like, yeah, God got that wrong. I'm like, you know, it is. It's hard. So, you know, we're not athletes. We're not, you know, swimsuit contestants. But do it for your mind, the endorphins, to feel good. And it's just healthy for you. You know, none of us are, you know, or like I said, we're not athletes or celebrities. We don't need zero body fat. You know, I don't really trust too many people that have zero body fat. They're usually really
She said she
No.
doesn't trust them. Holy shit. That's another
I
show
wanna
about to
say that.
happen.
I don't trust men with
Oh,
zero body.
shit.
If you guys listen,
Oh,
I really
no.
don't want a man with zero body fat. 'Cause you know what I mean? Like, there's a whole lot that goes along with that.
That's
so.
pretty suspect if you got zero body fat. I want to know why. I want to know
If you're not an
your
athlete,
explanation.
if you're not playing football or, you know, but I you know, to me, it's all together. It's about balance. No one should be a 10 in 2 areas, but 7 across the boards is balance. That's what makes you happy, and that's what makes life good.
Amen. That's our T-shirt statement for today. No one should be a 10 in all areas. Okay, Ayesha, we love you, Ayesha B. How do we follow you on the www? We want to stalk you and sleep in your bushes.
Oh, yes, I love that. Stalk me. I'm on Ayesha Bombshell, Ayesha
Nothing
Bombshell.
modest about that. I love it.
Yeah, with 2 L's. So, yeah, you can stalk me, and I love that. I'm so happy to be here. Thank you for inviting me on.
And that is what's up. Hey, guys, it's the Ace Michaels Show today. I'm going to leave you with this final thought. If you see somebody doing something good, support that person. It's hard to be good in a world full of so much bad. And you know what I say at the end of every show, and I still mean it to this day. Live the life you love the life you live.